All right, Cameron, you got a good one that you wrote up a couple of weeks ago. Nobody sells anything for less than what they think it's worth. They only do less than what they think with their worth. If they think. Y'all watching? Go ahead, like this video, subscribe below, give me a comment what you think about this, because I'm about to get into this. And boy, when I wrote this one, I was like, yeah, I gotta really break it down. So nobody sells anything for less than what they think it's worth, right? So whatever they're thinking at the time, whether they're conscious of it or unconscious of it, they're going to sell something to another person for what they personally think they can sell it for. Selling is an ability. So what they can sell it for at its worth. Like if I feel like I could sell something for $10, I'll do it for 10. If I feel like I can have the ability to sell it for 15, 15, 18, 18, 20, 20, 22, 22. That's my selling ability. Selling is the action of that involves another person. So it's a relational term, and so they don't sell it for less than what they think it's worth. They don't sell their services. They don't sell their time. They don't sell their intellect, their property, intellectual property, their values, their resources, whatever has some worth to them is what they sell at whatever they feel it sell. And on the other side of that component, worth. Worth is a personal term. Whatever I feel like it's worth to me personally to have something, have a thing or an it. So now a thing is now a noun, right? Persons, places, or things. So all of those things have a worth to me, and that's a personal term. And so no one else can determine to me what my worth is. No one else can determine to you what your worth is. Same thing when it gets to the higher level concepts like wealth. Wealth is also worth. Those W words. And so nobody sells anything for less than what they think it's worth. So I'm not going to go out here and be giving out discounts. No one's going to give out no discounts. Not really. They might run a special and call it a discount, but that's marketing. But that's because they know their worth, that if they run a discount, they'll sell more. But, oh, right. So I think I kind of broke that down, destroyed that topic. So then on the other side, they only do less than what they think with their worth. Okay, so now it comes in like a key component, or like a pin, like a linchpin, I guess. So do. The act of doing. There's so many different forms, shapes of do as there are of nouns. So persons, places, and things, there's probably as many different ways to do. And so when I'm saying do less, it's just not all of the potential fulfillment, not just in the act, but also in the conceptual idea of do. All of that is conjunct upon thinking at the time, at any moment in time, at what they think with their worth. So when they combine their worth with how they think about it and what they do with it, typically it's less. It will be less. In fact, as I'm saying this out loud, it will always be less than all of the ways of do. All the nouns, persons, places, and things. They only do less than what they think with their worth. So what they think is actually not thinking. It's more of resentment in their own being, the doer. Oh, so I wrote this quote. So that means I, Cameron, you have some resentments in the things that you do because you feel as if they're less than what you do. Like you just feel like you just have resentment. That's it. It's just an emotion, and not a good one. But that's if they think. If you think, which really in this word is, in this form is pseudo language for resenting. If they feel resentment. So let me read that again. They only do less than what they think with their worth. If they think. Like no one's coming out here and say, hey, look, I'm going to just give everything away. I'm going to just be a miser for no like abject reason. I'm gonna just, hey, you know, I'm gonna figure out a reason why I should not have the prosperity I have in my life, or that I should not have the fortune that I have in my life, or the gratitude, or the grace, or any of the good things. And in fact, I want this other person to come take advantage of me. Just take what I have and leave me out to dry, high and dry, and just feel like that they I somehow lost to them. They got the best of me. They caught me at my worst. They caught me at my weakest. In a relational aspect. Because the doing part is, it seems like you can do things personally and then you can do things relationally as well. I'll have to let that one ruminate. And so, if they think, many times we're out here just, no. I gotta get that word justification. Many times we're out here actively doing, not reflecting, living. Reflecting is a doing. But there are many beings, however, there are many beings who are unable to reflect. Ultimately lowers their ability to do. Nobody sells anything for less than what they think it's worth. They only do less than what they think with their worth. If they think. I got two things out of that. Reflect. What's on the opposite side of resentment? Bring them together. Y'all watching? Y'all about to press the video off. Like, subscribe to the channel. More to come. This this is like foundation work right here. So it's definitely a whole lot of layers to be leveled in. Subscribe to the video, share the video. You know what it is. Demetrius.